I have fig Newton in my teeth. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into this tutorial. The Clinique Super Primer. And then I'll use a mattifying primer next from Makeup Forever, but I can't find that. So I guess we're just gonna be using these two. And then I'll go in with a smoother just in this area, just because I am oily. And I have pores that I'd like to conceal. So this one I just apply all over my face, kind of just to smooth everything out. And then I apply the mattifying one on my cheeks and my nose, and then the smoothing one on the cheeks. That's it. So, I mean, you don't have to use as many primers. It's just what works for me. Okay, so this one's just going to go all over. And keep in mind that I have already moisturized my face before this, so. And then with the Makeup Forever smoothing primer, all I do is just kind of do 2 little dots on my face like that. And then I kind of just like push it in first. And I know my nails look really ratchet right now. I need to get them done. And then I just smooth it over. And now I'm just going to be using the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion. So with this one, I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't know, I just use it because I have it and I have to use it all up before I buy another one, because it'd be pointless for me to buy another one and then have just this one. But I don't know. If you have any good eye primers, let me know, because I've heard a lot of good things about the Smashbox one, but I have really oily lids, so I need something that's gonna last me like a full shift. And that's not gonna have like the pigmentation of my shadows like come off throughout the day, which is not fun. Now your face is all primed. And now I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier, the Silk Cream. It's the oil-free edition. I am in the color Sand Beige. This one has taken over my life. It has replaced a lot of my foundations. I used to be obsessed with the NARS All Day Luminous. I don't like it now. Like, I got a sample of this at my job and I tested it out for like a week and I ran out of it, and so I went back to the NARS All Day Luminous, and you could tell a difference in my skin. It was bad. I'm just gonna dot it like in my forehead, nose. I like to focus my foundation in the middle of my face first, just because that's where we mainly have discoloration, just so that I don't apply too much on my face. You can always go in with concealer. And always take it to the ears. Make sure you're blending it into your hairline. No one likes a white scalp. Now I'm going to go in with MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost, just to highlight my face. So I kind of just put it down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, and then I'll also put it around the eye area, but I like to do that when I'm doing my concealer. So I'm just going to blend that out with a Morphe E8. And then I'm going to go in with concealer, and I am using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. So I just focus it on the inner corner. Don't like to put too much. Some of you are probably going to be like, that's too much. To each their own. And then I just go in with the Prep and Prime, and I just do little marks. Now we have concealer on. And then I'm just going to use Laura I'm gonna put that on a Morphe E48. I'm also gonna put that powder on my lids to set for shadow. That's what I love about this powder. You can use it for anything. What I'm going to be using today for my eyeshadows are going to be the Tartelette palette. This is an amazing palette. It's your warm tones. It has a couple neutral shades, but it's more of the burgundies. Beautiful palette. Beautiful colors. And I'm going to be using Makeup Forever shadows. Don't know the names off the top of my head, but they will be listed down in the description bar. And these are those two shadows. This one's kind of like your burgundy, but it comes off kind of pink when you blend it out. This is just your warm kind of terracotta brown. Beautiful. So those are the colors that we're going to be using for today. So on Instagram, I posted a video and asked if you guys wanted to be that, like for the first YouTube video. So that's what I'm going to be doing, that look. So the first color I'm going to go ahead and dip into is going to be Charmer, which is just this white shade right here. I'm just going to be taking that on a brush, and I'm going to be applying that just to the inner corner of my eyeballs. We're going to be putting that white color Charmer just on the inner part of the eye, like right here. And we're going to pack it on. I'm going to go in with a Sigma E40 blending brush. It's just a fluffy one that's very similar to this. So, you know, Sigma, it's freaking expensive. I don't have any other Sigma brushes besides the Jaclyn Hill set that came out like forever ago. Very similar one is the Morphe MB28. Super similar. But this one, the bristles are a little bit more dense, and this one's a little bit more soft. So I like this one more. And I'm going to be going into this Makeup Forever shade right here with the brush I just told you. I'm going to be going in with that color. You're going to blend it this way into the white. And then after you place the color down, it's going to be like our transition shade. So this doesn't need to be super heavy. And I'm also going to be taking that color on the same brush and just running it on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with another brush. This is the Morphe M541. I'm just going to go in with that one. Add more color. And I'm going to be using the color Rebel. So it is that one right there. Look at my nails. I need to get them done. Looking really horrible right now. We're going to focus this color on the outer corner and then blend whatever is kind of left on the brush towards the white. Because if you notice, we have that gradient now from the Makeup Forever shadow to the white shade on the lid. So we kind of want to keep the Makeup Forever shadow to be closest to the white, if that makes sense. So I'm going to kind of like pack it on that outer corner. I'm going to just blend it into the crease. This eye look is super simple just because it consists of like a few shades, and if you want to only do 2 shades, you totally could. I'm just crazy and I like to add a lot of colors. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with an SX Precision brush. It's 842. This is what it looks like. And then I'm just going to be going in with that Makeup Forever shade. That burgundy one that I told you kind of looks pink too. That one right there. And we're going to just literally, it's just going to be right there in that outer corner. We don't want that to be everywhere because this one can get kind of crazy really fast. I like to place it down with this brush and then pick up a little bit more of the color Rebel from the Tartelette palette and then use that to blend it in. Because it looks kind of harsh right now. Looking at it in that little viewfinder, it looks a little harsh. So now I'm going to go in with the color Leader. which is this beautiful color right there, on a no-name brush. It's just like a flat little shader brush. Just gonna pack it on, and we're just gonna add that to the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with that warm Makeup Forever brown shade, this one, on a Sigma E30 pencil brush. It's tiny. Now we're gonna go on to brows. I'm just gonna kind of speed through this real quick just because I don't really like doing brows. But I'm going to be using the Pony Cosmetics brush. I like it because it's a little bit wider than other brushes, so I can do my eyebrows like super fast. And then I've actually fell in love with the Pony Cosmetics eyebrow powder too. I fell asleep with it on and it was still there when I woke up compared to other brow powder. This is what it looks like. And then it's just a number 5. So the way I found out how it stays on when I fall asleep is because I got off work early and I was gonna go out that night, but I didn't want to take my makeup off and have to do it all over again. So I took a nap with my makeup on. And if any of you have ever done that, it's really hard. I had my lashes on, my lipstick was on still. I don't really care about my lipstick. I don't know if my lipstick was on actually. But I had my lashes on and my eyeshadow and my brows, and you're literally sleeping in your bed like this. Like not trying to move so you don't roll over and mess up your makeup. And I woke up like 4 hours later and I still have my brows on. So I really like this brow powder. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm going to use some concealer to just carve out the bottoms and kind of just sharpen the tail. So I'm going to be using the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer in Light Golden and a Conceal 5A brush. That's all it says on it. So these two. Now I'm going to be using Benefit's Gimme Brow in medium deep just to set my brows. So I will I'll comb them down just because I have a lot of baby brow hairs. And then I'll comb them back. And then I'll just kind of set them in place. All I really use, to be honest, on a day-to-day, is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll know that this shattered on me. Shattered everywhere. So I had to fix it, but I fixed it. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that it looked horrible. So what I do is I just take a brush like this. It has a no name. I don't even know what kind of brush it is. It's just like a fan brush. It used to be wider and I cut it because I didn't like how it looked. But it's just like a fan brush. I just kind of use this to, kind of go all over my face. So I'm going to kind of dip in between these two shades right here. Because I don't know, I haven't used that one yet ever since I fixed it. So I don't really know how it looks, but we're going to find out. And underneath the lip as well. I'm going to contour with that cool shade, this one right here. And for a highlight, I'm just going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette as kind of like my base for a highlight because I'm kind of crazy and I like a lot of highlight. This is a No Name brush too. It came in a set, I know, with that other one that I was using before. I like using this one as like my base just because it's like a nice soft glow. I'm also going to put just a little bit on the tip of my nose, just the very tip. And then on the cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with this tiny little opal that I have. Specca opal. You could use the Mary Luminizer, that'd be a really nice one too, but I want kind of more of like that golden glow today. It's broken. Of course it is. A lot of you have asked what I have a tattoo of. It is my grandma. And it is my only tattoo that I have for now. And so this one I'm just going to apply it right on top of the other highlight. I'm going to be using this MAC blush. This is Cheek Pollen. This was in their Fairy Whispers collection that just came out. So that's it's a satin. Yeah, it's a satin powder blush. And for that one, I'm going to be using a Morphe E4. It is just like your regular angled brushes. Okay, so this is the Sephora Long Lasting Kohl in Infinite Beige. That's what it looks like. And then, what's the color? Now that that's in, we're just going to put some mascara on super quickly. Now that we have our mascara on, we can put on lashes. So I have two different options. There are the Sephora plush ones. They're not that long, but they are very beautiful. They look more natural than, let's say, the Bellas. These ones are going to flare out just a little bit more. These ones are by Sweetheart Lashes, and then these ones are by Sephora brand. I like them both. You can use either one. I have a coupon code with them. If you do decide you freaking love Sweetheart Lashes, because I love them. They're my favorite brand ever. Sephora ones today. Because I've only worn them once before. So I want to wear them again. Yesterday was the first time me wearing them, and it was at work. So I want to wear them again. They're really nice. The band is really comfortable too, which I like. I am using the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive glue. Will it focus? Not on this apparently. The lashes, just waiting for them to get a little tacky so I can put them on my eyeball. What kind of lashes do you guys use? I always like to look at new lash brands. I'm kind of a lash junkie, so if you know of any besides velour, I can't do velour. Comment down below. Let me know about good lashes, because I'm a lash addict. And that's what they look like. Aren't they so pretty? I'm just going to be using two lipsticks. One is by MAC. This is Naturally Transformed. It's just like, oh, there's another lipstick on top, but that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to be wearing Sephora Rouge Ingenuous. So these two kind of mixed together. Alright everybody, and now we are all done with this look. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will be up soon.